Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome inside historic class of 1923 arena, right in the heart of downtown Philadelphia. Grand old barn and the home of the fourth meeting this season between the Drexel Dragons and the William Paterson Pioneers. Drexel on the strength of a 3-0 win last night, looking to complete the series sweep over William Paterson. The Dragons won 7-3 and 5-2 over the Pioneers back in November. We had the second half of that fall series for you right here on the Delaware Hockey Network, and they're looking to complete another home-and-home sweep after that 3-0 win last night in northern New Jersey. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications broadcast box atop the stands at Class of 1923 Arena. Caleb White, our Philadelphia-based crew, handling videography duty here for our second last Drexel game of the 2025-26 season right here on the Delaware Hockey Network. We'll do it again on January 23rd when the Lions of the College of New Jersey are in town for a late start as part of a Delaware-Drexel doubleheader. More about that a little bit later on, but a look back at last night's game. The Dragons winning 3-0 to improve to 15-4-2 on the year, powered by a pair of goals from Matty Harris and one from Ryan Sambuco. Sambuco with 18 goals on the year, 38 total points. Just 4 points away from becoming the all-time leading scorer in the history of this Drexel ACHA program. Matty Harris, 14 goals, 20 helpers. He's up to 34 points on the season. Jimmy Jacobs, another offensive juggernaut with 14 goals and 17 assists on the season. But Tyler Wojcner shuffling up the lines a little bit tonight. Matt Harris and Jimmy Jacobs getting a new center in the form of Evan Mudrick coming up to the second line. And the two-headed monster we know and love from seasons past, Ryan Sambuco and Anton Kazitsky, they're reunited on the second line where they'll be centered by Nathan Steele. Ben Burkon and William Mikolas will handle starting defensive duties tonight. And between the pipes, as per usual, it will be Ryan Nocerino bringing an 11-3-1 record in front of a home crowd with a .238 goals against average and a .927 save percentage. On the William Paterson side of the red line, Liam Rice gets the nod tonight. He's 2-4-1 on the year with a .423 goals against average and a save percentage right at an even .900. And on the offensive side of things, the big name to look out for, Jason Lastra wearing number 10. He'll start at right wing tonight. 10 goals and 14 assists in 18 appearances for the William Paterson Pioneers. He's in point-a-game territory. So is line-mate Austin Teets. 11 goals and 8 helpers in 18 games. And they'll be centered by Dante Amato 6 goals and 11 assists in 15 games in a Pioneers sweater. So plenty in point-a-game territory, a couple encroaching on that benchmark as well, including Michael Lorico, who we'll likely see on the second line tonight. And on the defensive, it will be Vincent Stoffel and Alec Osher to get things started for the Pios this evening. We're going to take a break here on the Delaware Hockey Network while the ice is resurfaced. We'll head inside the glass for opening introductions here momentarily. This is Drexel Dragons Hockey on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's all brought to you by the law office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site, 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
And welcome back inside. Class of 1923 Arena. The lights are down for opening introductions. Pioneers and Dragons. Round 4. Drexel looking to complete the season series sweep over their Eastern Collegiate Hockey Association rivals from the Garden State. Inside the glass we go for tonight's starting lineups. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Class of 1923 Arena in the heart of downtown Philadelphia. Tonight, the American Collegiate Hockey Association and the Eastern Collegiate Hockey Association present a men's Division I regular season game and the fourth of 4 meetings this season between the visiting Pioneers of William Paterson University and your Drexel University Dragons. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting William Paterson Pioneers, starting in goal, number 33, Liam Rice. On defense, number 23, Vincent Stoffel. And number 44, Alec Osher. At left wing, number 8, Austin Teets. At right wing, number 10, Jason Lastra. And starting at center, number 14, Dante Amato. And now let's meet the starting 6 for your Drexel University Dragons. Starting in goal, number 31, Ryan Nocerino. On defense, number 11, Ben Burkhan. And number 17, number 27, William Nicholas. Starting at left wing, captain number 6, Matt Harris. At right wing, number 18, Jimmy Jacobs. And starting at center, number 17, Evan Mudrick. Your Dragons are coached by Tyler Weichner and Jarrett Ortiz. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Patrick Schubert and Patrick Quarry, and linespeople Sam Skripko and Cody Reiber. Fans at this time, perilous fight, or the perilous fight, or the parts we watched, where, oh, say does that star-spangled banner, or the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Lights are on, we're ready to roll. In downtown Philadelphia for Saturday night hockey between the Pioneers and the Dragons. Fourth meeting between these two teams this year. William Paterson, clad in their away black kits, orange numbers all around, orange trim. They're moving left to right. Drexel in their third golds, with the Dragon logo emblazoned on the front, and navy blue numbers in the old Calgary Flames number font. Moving right to left, the way we see it, backstopped by Ryan Nocerino, bringing an 11-3-1 record back into Philadelphia. A .238 goals against average and a save percentage of .927. Evan Mudrick promoted from the second line to the top centerman role, joined by Dante Amato for the opening draw. Sam Skripko drops the puck, and off we go in Philly. Harris to Jacobs on the initial rush. Long shot Ricochets off the backboards. It ends up in the near corner where Jason Lastra gains control for the Pioneers. He plays the puck behind the net to Osher, advanced up the middle to Amato. Amato slowed up, got a shot on net. This is gathered up by Nocerino, and he holds for a quick stoppage, just 22 seconds into the game. Face-off will come to his left. No changing in terms of players in this first stoppage. As again, Amato and Mudrick meet for the face-off, and again the Dragons win the draw. Here's Harris, working low off the drop pass from Jimmy Jacobs. Puck ends up in the near corner of the Drexel zone where Mudrick kicks it back to Burkon. Along the near boards, back to Matty Harris, the captain. Bodied by Stoffel into the near dashers, but Harris keeps on ticking and he cycles to Jacobs. Jacobs diagonal pass finds Mikolas just inside the blue line right side. Long shot was wide off its intended line to Jason Lastra. Comes barreling back through neutral ice, slowed up at the blue line by Burkon. And a piecemeal change for the Dragons. Will get their second line on, and the reunion of Kazitsky and Sambuco. Nathan Steele centering them. Long feed from Doyle to Kazitsky. Drop pass, Nathan Steele trying to cut through the slot. His shot was blocked at the release right between the train tracks. Sambuco couldn't set up Kazitsky, cutting toward the cage. He plays it back to Doyle after regaining the puck off the stick of Swartwout. Sambuco off the centering feed from Kazitsky. One-timer was just off its line, and this was cleared back by Michael Orico into neutral territory. Steele recovers just above the blue line. He dumps the puck in behind the Paterson goal, where it was steadied by netminder Liam Rice. Unable to work it free was Stoffel. Here's Swartwout. Up the right dots, 2-on-2. Shot right on target from 25 out. Caught and held by Nocerino for another pause in play. A minute 59 has gone by here in the opening period of a scoreless hockey game. Both shots on goal coming from Pioneers. Third line working forward for the Dragons. Hayden Surratt leaving the puck ahead to Dimitro Murinets, trailed by Hutchinson. Hutchinson off his backhand. Now switches over, centering pass, trying to jam the puck home was Andrew Body on the welcome mat, but he's stonewalled by Rice, and the Pioneers decor able to clear the puck, namely Tim Hayden sending it back behind the Drexel goal, and the Pioneers will get some fresh legs on as Hayden Surratt, proving to be a solid offensive defenseman for the Dragons, leads the advance up the near boards, but he's stood up at the blue line. Seabug launched the puck up ice. O'Donnell, before the red line, tipped it in behind the Drexel goal. This taken away by Murinets, and he heads a 2-on-2 for the Dragons as he's bodied into the near boards by Eichner Seabug right at the William Paterson blue line. Burkon sends this 2/3 the length of the ice, steadying is Rice. Seabug tries to work it out of his own zone with some help from Dubé, but Burkon recovers in the neutral zone. Taking the puck back away for the Pioneers was O'Donnell. Steele regains, and amid two-ply bodily pressure, he throws a lazy shot in from the blue line. This covered up and held by Liam Rice for a break in the action with 16:33 to go in opening period play. Face-off coming to the left of Liam Rice. Eto in for the face-off, flanked by Eisler, and Nathan Steele pulling double duty tonight. Burkon trails back to center after the Pioneers cleared, and he drove the puck in deep again. Osher surrounded by yellow sweaters, unable to clear cleanly. Steele recovers for the Dragons before the Pioneers could gain their line. Now Osher takes it back, cross-ice pass, lands a Lottie from the outside of the near circle. Floated the puck in high. Osher couldn't bat it down, lest he be ruled guilty of a high stick, so the Dragons able to regain control, and Burkon lobs this back to center red, where Osher bodies the puck down, And it's chipped back in off his stick into the Drexel zone, enabling the Pioneers to get some fresh legs on. We're just over 4 minutes into the first period of a scoreless hockey game. No icing, says linesperson Cody Reiber. And the Pioneers are back on the attack. Cross ice feed from Lastra. Finding Amato far side. Lastra couldn't reel on the puck as it was advanced into the Drexel zone. Regaining and clearing was Jimmy Jacobs. Delayed offside, briefly signaled against the Pioneers. That gave Jacobs and Mudrick together some time to regroup and work their way back in to attacking territory. Puck is tipped into the penalty box and out of play with 15 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the first period. No score. And that puck directed out of play off a Paterson stick will set up an attacking zone draw for the Dragons with Evan Mudrick across from Swartwout. Not proving victorious over the dot this time. So that early face-off dominance for the Dragons has seemingly gone away. They won 4 straight, but end up in their own zone after this. Stoffel with the carom shot. No Sereno steadies. Matty Harris, the captain. Confronted by the forechecking Anthony O'Brien, couldn't clear. Doyle off his backhand, pushes the puck to center, and he shovels it the rest of the way down ice. Dragons D-corps hustle off. Meanwhile, Jacobs and Harris offer forechecking pressure. Turnover caused as Stoffel gave the puck away to Harris, thanks to Jacobs' pressure. Jacobs, steal, shot, no, off the post! Oh my goodness! Nathan Steele nearly potted his 4th to put the Dragons on the board, and he's going to try again, circling behind the net. He leaves this to Surratt from distance. That a drive from 40, caught and held by Liam Rice for a break in the action. Oh my goodness gracious, another look at the 4-1-2 instant replay. Harris with the takeaway, setting up or trying to set up Steele. Here's the centering pass which found Steele. Jacobs with the feed. And an A-grade chance for the Dragons, foiled by the red iron behind Liam Rice. Kozitsky tried to feed to Sambuco on the doorstep, but the puck never made it there. Another Rice freeze and another pause. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. And that's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule your free consultation, call the Law Office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. The Law Office of Heather A. Long, presenting partners of the Delaware Hockey Network. And on hand to represent you in Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and the United States Virgin Islands. Pioneers win the D-zone draw. Prostrelski tried to advance the puck to Osher in neutral territory, but Osher was surrounded by Dragons. Prostrelski again, directing the puck this time. Off the feed from Dan Foley into the near corner of the Drexel zone. Recovering is Murinets, playing the puck across ice to Body, and Hutchinson barely pushed it in over the line. Pioneers counter. Dragons reset, and the Burkhan shot was off its mark. Osher the other way. Tried to connect with Foley. He turns the puck over, and this is going to come back an icing against the Dragons with 12 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first period of a scoreless hockey game. The sounds of Tower of Power filling class of 1923 arena. As the face-off to restart play comes to the left of Ryan Nocerino. Hutchinson with the takeaway. Here's Murinets, one-on-one. Murinets bothered by Stoffel, couldn't get the shot away. Hutchinson chases down the puck. He is tackled in the near corner. And our first Delaware Sports Medicine power play will start right now. What have we got from Pat Quarry? We'll get the official ruling here momentarily as we get another look on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. Of what all went down. So we're going to go 4-on-4. As Panuski was ruled off for roughing. And so too was Hutchinson. We'll get the story from downstairs here momentarily. Looks like roughing both ways. William Paterson penalty assessed to number 2, Justin Panuski. Drexel penalty assessed to number 2, Latham Hutchinson. Both guys 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 7 minutes, 41 seconds in the first period. Panuski and Hutchinson, 2 each for roughing at 7:41. Osher, drop pass, Lorico, a slap shot from 35 into the Nocerino pads, and he directs the puck to the far side. Doyle to Jacobs. Jacobs working the far corner, tries to center. Surrett coming onto the ice. Couldn't get stick on puck. Daniel Testa tries to set up a 2-on-2 the other way. He's bodied off the puck by Ryan Lippy as he comes barreling into the Drexel zone. 43 seconds remaining of the 4-on-4. No score, 9 minutes in. Jimmy Jacobs. Stick checked off the puck. Working it over the blue line was Lippy before peeling back into the neutral zone. New forwards on for Drexel. Kozitsky, who just tipped the puck out of Stoffel's control, and Sambuco, who, if he's able to continue at his current clip, won't take long to become the Dragons' all-time leading scorer. Testa, bothered net front. Lastra tries to jam the puck home, and Ryan Nocerino once again slams the door. Giving Nocerino's heroics another look as we make our way back to 5-on-5 play. Testa setting up Lastra on the doorstep. Nocerino smothers the puck. The grind play to a halt with just over 10 minutes to go in the first period, and the lights slowly coming back on here at Class of 23. Hand pass signaled by Pat Quarry. This will be against Paterson. Face-off stays just above the Drexel blue line with 10:05 remaining in the first period. Caleb White giving us the bird's eye view of the mid-period draw between Amato and Steele. Airborne puck over the blue line, gloved down by Osher just in Paterson territory. Regaining for Drexel was Steele at the point. He gives it away to Osher. Failed breakout pass. Sambuco threw the puck into the pads of Rice. Steele not in position for the rebound putback. So it stays 0-0 with 9:35 to go. And Burkon puts on the brakes behind his own net before trying to feed the puck to Sambuco to start this right-to-left momentum. William Mikolas carries it beyond center. He backhands the puck airborne off the backboards, where Osher has time and space to gather it back in for the Pioneers. Filicamo could not advance the puck beyond the reach of Hutchinson. Hutchinson has Amato tied up now. And the Dragons protect the zone. Burkon with a launch shot from just inside the line, bodied down amid a congested low slot. Pioneers clear. Burkon back to recover for the Dragons. Long pass to nobody, ended up on the stick of Osher, but he was pickpocketed by Marinets. Opposite side, Andrew Body throws the puck in. Behind the backboards, or rather behind off the backboards. Holding the point was Doyle. Hutchinson on the doorstep, couldn't get a shot away. He lost his footing amid a sea of black and orange. Santino Tiberio failing to clear. Doyle gained the red line after recovering just above his own stripe before launching the puck into the far corner boards and heading off for a change, just enough to avoid the icing. Surrett came barreling in. Close range shot, smothered by Liam Rice, and he holds for the pause with 7:45 to go in the first period of this 0-0 game from downtown Philadelphia. Nathan Steele, bodied into the corner boards by O'Brien, was able to connect with Eisler. But the Dragons' momentum stunted at center. Nocerino steers the puck. Back to Lippi. Surrett could not advance the puck cleanly through the neutral zone. Harris to Mudrick. Mudrick dodges the check in the near corner. He manages to maintain the puck. Jacobs pickpocketed, trying to get a shot away, and O'Donnell forces Drexel's Ben Burkon back to his own blue line to regain the vulcanized rubber. 6:35 to go in opening period play. Mudrick taken off his feet. Here's Daniel Testa. Breakaway. No, says Nocerino. Lunging for the save. Testa bobbles the puck behind the net off the rebound. Mudrick steers it to the corner where Mikolas plays the carom shot up the far boards and out beyond center before the Pioneers can regain. Ryan Nocerino doing Ryan Nocerino things, but he's only seen 5 shots in the first 14 minutes. Meanwhile, the Dragons struggling to generate high danger chances in the early go of it. Still, they've outshot the Pioneers 8-5. Jacobs off the feed from Harris. Rolls the puck back to Doyle, taking aim from the left point. This puck was directed toward the net by a Pioneers player, but still it's going to be ruled a shot on goal with 5:45 to go in the first period of a scoreless game. Old line mates Ryan Sambuco and Anton Kazitsky on together with Nathan Steele as Tiberio and Doyle hold down the back end for the Dragons, looking for that elusive first goal tonight. They've outscored William Paterson 15-5 in their prior 3 meetings this year. But so far, nothing to show for 14 and a half minutes of work. Trying to change that is Kazitsky, barreling toward the net. And no, says Rice. Some extracurriculars after the whistle. Lines people Sam Skripko and Cody Reimer having to intervene directly in front of Liam Rice's office, and Sambuco is going to be ruled off. And so too is Amato. So with 5:23 to go In the first period, we're going to go back to 4-on-4. What do we got from Quarry? Another pair of matching roughing minors. And in the aftermath of the chippiness on the Garden State last night, little surprise that Messrs. Schubert and Quarry are keeping a tight rein on this game in the first period. William Paterson penalty, assessed to number 14, Dante Amato. Drexel penalty, assessed to number 29, Ryan Sambuco. 2 minutes each for roughing. Time of the penalties, 14 minutes, 37 seconds in the first period. Amato and Sambuco, 2 minutes each for roughing at 14:37. Just under 5 minutes to go in opening period competition. No score from Philadelphia. Kazitsky cross ice feed to Hayden Surratt. Long shot bounces off the backboards, well beyond the reach of Kazitsky. Hutchinson keeps the forechecking pressure alive as Lastra leaves the puck to Seabug. It's taken away by Hutchinson. Jacobs couldn't reel it in at the top of the near circle off the cross ice feed. Panuski advanced the puck further to Prostrelski, and the Pioneers get some fresh legs on as we enter the final 4 minutes of a scoreless first period. Burkhan couldn't toe drag past Panuski. He maintains the puck, and he leaves it back to Surratt walking the line. Across it goes to Jacobs. Centered to Harris. Hard shot. Steered away by Rice to the near corner. Burkhan controls the rebound. Harris. Surratt steps up. Shot. Score! Crisp and clean puck movement. And the Dragons strike first. Here it comes again on the 4-1-2 Communications instant replay. Harris with the initial shot. And it was Hayden Surratt with the finishing touches on the Dragons' first goal, coming at 16:21 in the first period. An even strength tally for Surratt, the offensive defenseman, potting his 9th of the year. And the Dragons waste no time. They do it again. Oh, Captain, my Captain, Matty Harris makes it 15 on the year and 2 on the night. Another look at it. Drop pass from Jacobs. Harris top shelf, 2 goals in the span of 19 seconds. And the Dragons have seized control of this hockey game. Drexel Dragons' first goal, 9th of the season, scored by number 25, Hayden Surratt. Assisted by number 6, Matt Harris, and number 18, Jimmy Jacobs. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 21 seconds of the first period. Surratt's 9th from Harris and Jacobs at 16:21. Drexel's second goal, 15th of the season, scored by number 6, Matt Harris, assisted by number 18, Jimmy Jacobs. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 40 seconds in the first period. Harris's 15th from Jacobs at 16:40. Quick shot off the draw from Eisler. Held on to by Liam Rice. Faceoff comes right back to his left with 2:25 to go in the first period. Drexel domination these past few minutes, as Hayden Surratt opens the scoring, and Matt Harris contributes as well with his 15th of the year. Jacobs with a pair of apples. As we come to the final 2 minutes of opening period play, and the Dragons back in their zone with a little bit of breathing room, leading 2-0. Lastra leaves the puck back to Seabug at the point. Eisler takes it away. Eisler struggling to clear. Now he backhands it just over the blue line. Delayed offside as Lastra launches the puck back in. Off the end boards in the Drexel zone. Eric Eisler bodied off the path of the puck by Tietz after gaining center. This is gloved down by Osher. Osher stood up by Jacobs at the William Paterson blue line. Puck is knocked loose, gathered in by Nathan Steele, who pile drives his way up the left wing boards. Steele tries to center, but he throws the puck into the skates of Lastra, who is clogging up the mid slot. Now Kazitsky with time and space. That is Sambuco holding the right half wall. Drop pass to Matty Harris coming in fresh. Harris' shot from in close was wide off its mark as we work to the final minute of play in opening period action. Burkhan at center. Launches the puck off the corner boards near side. It rolls to the far corner where Osher shovels the puck up the dashers but not out as William Mikolas holds the zone. This is cleared out by Seabug. Burkhan at his own line couldn't stretch the puck forward to Sambuco, and this is going to come back and icing with 36 seconds to go in the opening frame. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Stoffel and Sambuco got tied up in pursuit of the puck. The Pioneers clear, no Sereno steadies. Sambuco gets it back inside his own line. Final 10 seconds of the first period ticking away. Mudrick off his backhand lazily throws the puck behind the Paterson goal, and Stoffel's going to let the last couple seconds of the opening period tick away, and that will do it for the first 20. The score at the end of one period, Drexel University Dragons 2, William Paterson Pioneers 0. We'll be back after the first intermission.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site, 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site, 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5655 5664 or visit injuryde.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
2-0 at the beginning of the second period. Drexel with the lead over William Paterson. These fans trying to stay warm during intermission, but the action on the ice was certainly hot in the final 4 minutes as we look back at the Dragons' 2 goals in a span of 19 seconds. Burkon to Harris to Hayden Surratt for the first. And then a play broken up at the Drexel blue line by Ryan Lippy. Led to Matt Harris's 15th goal of the season via Jimmy Jacobs with the primary assist. And that's where we stand through 20. Drexel leading 2-0 over William Paterson. Light workload for Ryan Nocerino in the first period. A perfect 5 for 5 of the save department as the second gets underway here in Philadelphia. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Drexel in gold moving left to right. William Paterson in black moving right to left. Our officials again tonight, Patrick Schubert and Patrick Quarry, the referees. Sam Skripko and Cody Reiber, the lines people. Tiberio around the horn to Doyle, advancing the puck up the left wing boards. To Anton Kazitsky, his shot was off its mark. Pushing back the other direction is Anthony O'Brien. He centers to Lorico, crashing the net. Backhand shot in close was well wide. He slams his stick in disgust off the near boards, and back come the Dragons on the offensive. Kazitsky tried to dipsy-doodle his way through low slot traffic to no avail. Long shot from Steele at the left point was steered aside by the paddle of Liam Rice, recording his 13th save on 15 total shots. He was 12 for 14 of the save column in the first 20 minutes. 2-on-2 for the Pioneers. Tim Hayden was stood up at the top of the circles. Puck ends up behind the Drexel goal where recovering is Steele. He couldn't feed the puck to Kazitsky up the left wing boards. This batted down at the Dragons' blue line, delayed offside against the Pioneers. Gives the boys in yellow and navy an opportunity to set up a more concerted attack, which ultimately disintegrates just upon gaining the Paterson line. Mikolas throws the puck back over the William Paterson stripe. Recovering is Barberi. To Lanzalotti. Lanzalotti kept at the perimeter of the zone by William Mikolas. The shot from an awkward angle didn't make it on net. Nocerino sticked it away. Body lunging for a loose puck, confronted by Seabug. In the mid-slot far side, here's Testa working back in the other way for the Pioneers. He couldn't set up Lanzalotti on the welcome mat, and Nocerino comes up with the save again. Hutchinson off the iron. Hutchinson gets his own rebound, but he's trailed to the far corner. He couldn't play the puck behind the net across to Murinets. This was broken up and cleared by Testa. Matthew O'Donnell works the puck the rest of the way into Drexel territory. Dubé lost his footing. He's slow to his feet, regaining his lumber, and meanwhile the puck ends up back in the Pioneers zone where Tim Hayden tries to launch it up ice, but he gives it away to Burkon at center. We are 3 minutes into the second period, minus a few ticks. Drexel 2, William Paterson 1 from William Paterson 0 rather from class of 1923 arena in downtown Philly. Burkon takes aim from distance. He launches the puck off the back glass behind Liam Rice. Stoffel clears, but he gives it away. Surratt, an absolute danger in all 200 feet, tried to shoot from the top of the left circle, but a Hayden stick check slowed him up. Here's Harris. He gets his second, and Drexel get their third. Matty Harris strikes again. Delayed reaction on the goal horn. As Harris comes up with his 16th of the season. Direct takeaway in the corner. Off a Paterson player. So an unassisted goal for the Drexel captain. And 3.5 minutes into period number 2. The Dragons' lead now stands at 3-0. Drexel University Dragons goal. His 16th of the season and 2nd of the game. Scored by number 6, Captain Matt Harris. Time of the unassisted goal, 3 minutes, 30 seconds in the second period. Harris's 16th, 2nd of the game. Unassisted at 3:30. Prstrelski, deep in Drexel territory, bothered by Lippy. Back on his feet, Prstrelski able to get the puck. Over to Tim Hayden, whose shot from the outside of the far circle is turned aside by Nocerino. Ryan Lippy off his backhand, regains the puck for the Dragons. Hutchinson works it out of the Dragon zone. And back to recover for the Pioneers is Alec Osher. But that dump and change enables a fresh set of legs to come onto the ice for the Dragons with just over 5 minutes gone of the second period. And the heroics of Matt Harris giving Drexel now a 3-0 advantage. Satoru Eto to Eisler, on to Hutchinson to gain the zone. Eisler centering pass beyond the reach of Eto, holding the line is Tiberio. Eto takes a high hit in the far corner from Dan Foley. Puck squeaks loose. Prstrelski couldn't feed cleanly to O'Donnell. Puck ends up behind his back and now on the stick of Santino Tiberio. This is high sticked away by Hutchinson. The whistle of Pat Quarry sounds. And the face-off will be spotted inside the Drexel zone with 14 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second. And Drexel leading 3-0 from historic class of 1923 arena. Lorico looking for a first Paterson goal. Backhanded the puck wide of the far post. Kozitsky off the cross-ice feed from Sambuco. Steps in over the line. He plays the puck into the corner where Steele is bodied off the biscuit by O'Brien. Cross-ice feed sends the puck near side, but beyond the reach of Lorico. Swartwout picks it up. And he's bodied into the near corner boards by Doyle below the goal. Winding up, top of the zone was Stoffel. Nocerino up with a key save. And the Dragons clear again. 6.5 gone in the second period. Burkon flubbed the feed from Sambuco. Mikolas pulls back into the neutral zone. And the Drexel side will have to reset in earnest so as to avoid the offside. No icing. So the Dragons able to pursue Hutchinson. Off the headman feed from Sambuco. Couldn't jam the puck past. Liam Rice holding his ground for save number 15. Here's Teets. Saucering the puck across the neutral zone to Lastra near side. Good pressure from Mikolas to force the turnover. Panuski at center. Launches the puck back in behind the Drexel goal, where Burkon is checked off the puck by Lastra. Trying to gain control was Murinets in the far corner. Hutchinson offering good support. Sets up a more deliberate Drexel breakout, and here's a 2-on-2 headed by Dimitro Murinets, but he was slowed up by Panuski. Loose puck thrown up ice by Amato, and this is going to come back an icing with 12 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the second period of a 3-0 hockey game. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has the answers to build bridges between your brand and your clientele, your team and your fans, ranging from broadcast to social, print to digital, and more. Want to know more? Head to 412communications.com and let's talk about how to get your brand noticed. Bouncing puck trickles back into the Drexel zone. And Surratt, the first of the Dragon goal scorers, is back to recover. He sails the puck through traffic. Harris can't chase it down, and this will come back and icing with 11:40 to go in the middle frame. Pretty healthy Saturday night crowd here beating the rain in Philadelphia in an unseasonably mild January. In fact, we were able to break out the golf clubs earlier in the week. Here, Nocerino denying Matthew O'Donnell and holding on for save number 9. The barn seats 2,600, probably about 350 to 400 people here taking in some Saturday night college hockey. In the heart of Philadelphia, another shot, another Nocerino save. And another face-off to his left with 11:26 to go in the second. Feels more like early March than mid-January. And certainly, given the history between these two teams, it feels that way on the ice, too, as this has the tenor of a playoff game. Still with a few weeks of regular season left before us. Lippy tried to feed the puck to Harris, unable to clear. Stoffel shot from the right point, and Nocerino able to see that puck the whole way through, holds on for save number 12. .55 to go in the second. Drexel pinned in their own end for the past couple minutes, maintaining a 3-0 lead over the Pioneers of William Paterson University. Hutchinson leaves the puck back to Doyle. Tiberio to Eto over the line. Eisler double teamed, shoveled the puck toward the Paterson blue line where Panuski recovered. Advancing pass through the neutral zone, broken up by Brady Doyle. Hutchinson races it down right in front of the scorer's table. This given away, launched in by Dan Foley from center. Foley tries to shoot, bothered by Eto. Eisler comes up with the loose puck. He works it just over the line before Panuski launches it in from distance. Nocerino steadies. Long pass up ice from Tiberio. Was tipped behind the net. Losing his footing was Rice, getting tangled up net front with Hutchinson. They're both back on their feet. Meanwhile, one-on-one the other way. And the shot from O'Brien goes up into the netting and out of play. .43 to go, just over halfway there. Dragons leading 3-0. And the face-off again comes to the left of Ryan Nocerino, who's a perfect 12 for 12 in the save department so far tonight. Steele and O'Brien taking the draw, quick shot off the face-off into the Nocerino glove. 5 seconds tick off the clock. Dragons win this draw. Sambuco off the feed from Steele. Shot from distance, well wide. Kozitsky couldn't maintain the rebound. It's muscled free by O'Brien. And Mikolas pulls back in his own end for a more deliberate breakout. Burkon could not connect with Sambuco. This was taken away. Shot from Lorico off the Swartwout setup. Handled facilely by Nocerino. Now 14 for 14. Anton Kazitsky dodges a check in the far corner boards of the Paterson zone. Sambuco leaves the puck to Mikolas, thrown off the end wall. Picked up by Osher, but not cleared. Recovering was Sambuco. Osher strips the puck from him. Inside 9 minutes to go in the second period. Getting his own rebound, Alec Osher. The backhand shot after the Nocerino save was wide. Steele clears. Murinets slowed up at center. Teets recovers for the Pioneers, coming in numbers if they hurry. 3-on-2. Drop pass top of the circle. Saw Amato launch the puck in. This ricochets off the backboards and Nocerino holds for a pause and play. 8:25 to go here in the second. Dragons with a 3-0 lead over the Pioneers of William Paterson University. After winning 7-3 on the road, 5-2 at home, and 3-0 on the road earlier this season. That 3-0 win coming yesterday in northern New Jersey. The Delaware Hockey Network will bring you Drexel Dragons hockey one more time this season. And that will be January 23rd when they host the Lions of the College of New Jersey. Game time 10:40 in the second half of a Delaware Drexel doubleheader. Our own Trey Wright will have the call from right here at Class of 23. Full broadcast schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. 2-on-1. Murinets shot. Wide. Body. Couldn't get stick on puck for the net front redirect. Back to center this comes where Surrett finds Murinets across ice for the re-entry. Body double teamed. Bats the puck behind the net where Hutchinson tried to put one on a tee for Dimitro Murinets, but they couldn't connect with each other. Murinets centering Jacobs off the backboards, trying to snipe one from 18 feet out. Hayden recovers the loose puck for the Pioneers. Here's a 2-on-2 entry. Hayden's shot, easy enough for Nocerino to square up for and hold on to. 7 minutes remaining in the second. To Berrio, to Mudrick. Puck rolls off Mudrick's stick back inside the Paterson blue line, where Osher tries to run the gauntlet up the middle. He's sticked out over the Penn logo at center. He angles to the near boards, where he's met by the shoulder of Brady Doyle and ultimately separated from the puck. Opposite side, Harris to Jacobs. Jacobs, Deeks shoots. Holding his ground was Liam Rice, sealing off that near post to keep this game 3-0. A-grade chance, maybe even an A-plus grade chance for the Dragons to go up another, but Liam Rice getting the last word that time as we work to the final 6 and change of the second period. There it is. Evan Mudrick. Giving the Dragons their fourth. Another look on the 4-1-2 Communications instant replay. Harris walked in. Quick pass to Mudrick, crashing the opposite side of the crease. With 6:04 to go. In the second period, so Mudrick in for 6. Harris has had a hand in all 4 Drexel goals. Drexel University Dragons goal, his 6th of the season, scored by number 17, Evan Mudrick. Assisted by number 6, Matt Harris. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 54 seconds in the second period. Mudrick 6th from Harris at 13:54. Now in goal for William Paterson, number 1, Frankie Smith. So Rice exits the game after 33 minutes and 54 seconds. 4 goals against and 15 saves. A look at Frankie Smith's numbers this year, 1-5 with a 5.05 goals against average and an .890 save percentage. Puck out of play with 5:05 to go in the second period, and wouldn't you know it, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday in Philadelphia. Only one song that's as fitting for that moment as Billy Joel's classic Piano Man. Ryan Sambuco couldn't get past the reaching stick of Osher. Kozitsky lost the puck trying to circle behind the net. Pressure from Panuski. Regaining control for the Pioneers, and Tietz tips the puck into the far corner of the Drexel zone, where he's out-hustled by Hayden Surrett. Kozitsky pinched off by Osher at the near point. Lippy clears. Sam Skripko says no icing. The puck was tipped on its way into the Paterson zone. 4 minutes and change to go in the second. Drexel 4, Paterson 0. Puck loose in front. Off the setup from Murinets. Sambuco couldn't finish. Surrett trying to find a lane. Hutchinson scores! Latham Hutchinson, the former Garnet Valley Jaguar, gives the Dragons one for the thumb. It's 5-0. And here it comes again. Surrett across to Hutchinson for his 5th of the season. And the Dragons keep pouring it on. Drexel University Dragons goal. 5th of the season, scored by number 2, Latham Hutchinson. Assisted by number 25, Hayden Surrett. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 19 seconds in the second period. Hutchinson's 5th from Surrett at 16:19. Tiberio fed the puck to Doyle. Body advanced it to Mudrick to lead to the zone entry for the Dragons, who change up with just over 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Burkhan reemerges from behind the Drexel cage. He beats the other 11, Anthony Lanzelotti. Here's Jacobs shooting. Stick save by Smith. Turns the puck to the far corner. So Hutchinson with the first goal on Smith. Taking aim from distance is Adam Lazine. This shot caught and held by Frankie Smith for a pause with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second. And the Dragons setting up for an attacking zone draw with a 5-0 lead over William Paterson. Mudrick won the face-off. Jacobs couldn't feed the puck back to Harris at the top of the circle. O'Brien took it away. Lazine hustling on the back check, recovers for the Dragons. This is tipped by Jacobs, but not out. Holding the line was Swartwout for the Pioneers. Final minute 40 in the second period of a 5-0 game. Harris to Burkon. Back to Harris this goes. He beats two defenders up the left wall, one-on-one. Harris shot. Stick save by Frankie Smith, holding on. Minute 28 to go in the second. Face off to Smith's right. Controlled by the home side. Eto's shot was long from inside the line. No Sereno doing what No Sereno does. Coming up with save 18 of the night. And the face-off comes to the near side with 72 seconds to go in the second. Dragons in their zone with the comfort of a 5-0 advantage. Eisler to Eto. Final minute of the second period is upon us. Eisler bodied off the puck by Panuski. The other two, Latham Hutchinson, trying to recover for Drexel. But Teets protects and he feeds this across to Lastra. 2-on-2, Lastra's shot was well off its mark. Amato at the near half wall, maintaining momentum for William Paterson. This shot came from Eichner's Seabug, but it was blocked on its way into the slot. Rebound contested to the far corner. Trying to work it clear was Eisler. This is saucered by Hutchinson off the near boards and out to center, where Panuski pulls back. Eto, the forechecking presence. Panuski found Lastra, who dumps in. And the Pioneers will change in the final 6 seconds. Meanwhile, Lippy leaves the puck to Eisler, and that's how the second's going to conclude. Through 40 minutes, the score, Drexel University Dragons 5, William Paterson Pioneers 0. Back after the intermission.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on site. 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Ryan Nocerino, 18 for 18 in the save department. He's been the cornerstone for Drexel University so far tonight. But up front, Matt Harris has had a hand in 80% of the offensive firepower, 2 goals and 2 assists for the Dragons. They're burying his second of the night to make it 3-0 before setting up Evan Mudrick for Drexel's 4th goal. Latham Hutchinson made it 5-0 with 3:41 to go in the second period, and the third has just begun from class of 1923 Arena. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Caleb White is our videographer tonight. The man, the myth, the Michigan legend himself. If you're just joining us, Drexel moving right to left in their home golds, with William Paterson and their away blacks and orange numbers traveling left to right. Here in third period play, our officials Pat Schubert and Patrick Quarry, the referees. Cody Reiber and Sam Skripko are the lines people. Osher pursuing the puck in the corner. This taken away. A drive coming from O'Donnell in the mid slot was steered wide net front. O'Donnell setting up Stoffel. His shot was blocked from 40 feet away. The battle between the 27s for the loose puck, and Mikolas got away with a cross check there that sent O'Donnell skittering to his knees. Mikolas pops back up to his feet to regain the puck. He's got some help now from Steele in the near corner of the Drexel zone. This is knocked loose and controlled by Burkon behind his own cage. He saucers the puck across neutral territory. It's brought down by Osher. Osher walking in up the left dots, slowed up by the reaching stick of Burkon, unable to set up Amato at the top of the blue paint. Nocerino freezes the puck, and that gives us a pause. A minute and a half into the third period of a 5-0 hockey game. Face off to Nocerino's left. Hutchinson joined in the circle by Foley. Long shot from Seabug at the right point. Whistles wide. Filicamo couldn't run the gauntlet behind the cage. He stripped of the puck, trying to recover for William Paterson as Foley in neutral territory. Lanzalotti overskates the vulcanized rubber, and Hutchinson, the most recent of the Dragon goal scorers, will set up for the Drexel side, and now walking forward is Dimitro Murinets. Murinets gains the zone. He drops this off to Hutchinson. Unwinding from 35 over the crossbar into the back glass, and the net behind Frankie Smith is dislodged. 17:49 to go in the third period of a 5-0 hockey game from historic class of 1923 Arena. Be sure to follow 412 Communications on social media, Facebook, X, and Instagram, all at 412 Comms. And be sure to hit that subscribe button on the 412's YouTube page to get broadcast notifications for all of our Drexel hockey coverage and more here on the Delaware Hockey Network. There's 6. A hat trick for the captain, Matt Harris. Now with 17 on the year. Here it comes again on the 412 Communications instant replay. Mudrick with the takeaway. And Harris with the net front finish to beat Smith and make this a 6-0 game. Drexel University Dragons goal. His 17th of the season and 3rd of the game. Scored by number 6, Matt Harris. Assisted by number 17, Evan Mudrick. Time of the goal, 2 minutes and 47 seconds in the 3rd period. Harris's 17th, 3rd of the game from Mudrick at 2:47. Hats off to the captain as his 3rd goal of the night gives the Dragons an even touchdown. And our first power play of the game is going to go to the Pioneers. Patrick Quarry calling Hayden Surratt for hooking. And this Drexel penalty kill could be brought to you by, well, you. Sponsorship opportunities are available here on the Delaware Hockey Network. To learn more, email mjr@412communications.com. The Drexel penalty was assessed to number 25, Hayden Surratt. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 29 seconds in the 3rd period. Surratt, 2 for hooking at 3:29. Steele had the puck tied up in the far corner. Centering pass led to a Paterson goal, and it was Austin Teets striking on the power play for his 12th of the year. We'll watch this again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. Teets off the rebound of the initial shot from Daniel Testa. A power play goal for the Pioneers dashes the shutout hopes of Ryan Nocerino. But the Dragons still with plenty of breathing room, leading 6-1 here in the 5th minute of the 3rd period. William Paterson goal, his 12th of the season, scored by number 8, Austin Teets. Assisted by number 5, Daniel Testa, and number 10, Jason Lastra. Time of the power play goal, 3 minutes, 58 seconds in the 3rd period. Teets' 12th from Testa and Lastra at 3:58, a power play goal. Steele found Kazitsky across ice. He leaves the puck back to Doyle, deep in the Drexel zone. Lanzalotti disrupting the breakout. And now Tiberio will try up the far side. His advancing pass to Sambuco was broken up. Sambuco finds Kazitsky streaking up the left wall, but he gave up the puck at the top of the near circle. He was confronted by Stoffel, who sends it clear, and the Pioneers change. Now with 5 minutes elapsed in the 3rd period, Drexel with a 6-1 advantage. Puck pinballs in the Drexel zone. Unable to clear was Tiberio. This held in and now controlled by Logan Prostrelski in the far corner. Prostrelski's stick lifted by Lippi. Body could not clear. Tiberio up the middle. Hutchinson tipped the puck on net. It was steadied by Smith. Hutchinson couldn't set up Murinets in the mid-slot. This is taken away and cleared off the corner boards by Barberi, but the puck bounced off a stanchion and stayed in the zone where Surratt stepped up and shot one into the back netting. Out of play with 14:15 to go in the 3rd period, and Drexel with a 6-1 lead. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these guys or a weekend warrior like me trying to get that index down from 14.9, A sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend and a new membership program that gives you all the tools you need to achieve peak performance, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more about all of Dr. Bly's offerings at desportsmed.com. We're just over the 6-minute mark of the third period from Class of 1923 Arena. Drexel with a 6-1 lead over William Paterson. And play halted in the Dragon zone. One more Drexel game on our broadcast slate this season, Friday, January 23rd. The Dragons face off against the Lions of the College of New Jersey. 10:40 p.m. face-off. Get the coffee on. Trey Wright will be here with us for the call of Dragons and Lions from Class of 1923 Arena. You won't want to miss it. Harris to Burkon. Shooting from the slot. Puck is loose in front. It was in the blue paint behind Frankie Smith, but it was cleared out of harm's way. He had good defensive help from both Dante Amato and Justin Panuski. Panuski tried to clear again in a congested slot. This puck is lofted out of harm's way by Amato, but brought back down at center by Burkon. Burkon caroms the puck in behind the William Paterson net. It ends up on the stick of Harris near corner. Back to Burkon it comes. Headman set up into the skates of Mudrick, and he's not able to get a shot away from the low slot. Doyle couldn't find Mudrick across the line. This taken away. Shooting was Lastra into the pads of Nocerino, crossing to the near post to ultimately take away Amato's thoughts of a wraparound chance off the rebound. So shots 28-23 in favor of the Dragons as play is halted amidst a puck battle in the Drexel zone far side. Looked like a stick got caught in a seam in the boards, and the ultimate ruling is a last play face-off, which will come to the right of Ryan Nocerino with 12:14 to go. Drexel with plenty of breathing room, and now a 2-on-1 headed by Eisler. Eisler centering pass, too much for Hutchinson to handle. And clearing was Hayden. Nocerino aggressively out of the cage, swats the puck out of harm's way. It ends up on the stick of Filicamo with a hard shot from the top hash mark of the near circle, but that sailed into the back glass. Seabug time and space to Hayden. Throwing this through traffic. The backhand of Brady Doyle blocks the puck, but it's unable to clear. 11:25 to go. Drexel 6, Paterson 1 in their fourth and final meeting this season. Power play coming up for the Drexel Dragons as Hayden goes off for roughing. Puck had long left the stick of Santino Tiberio. Yet nonetheless, Hayden launched him into the glass right in front of the scorer's table. At 8:48 into the third period, the Dragons are on their first Delaware Sports Medicine power play of the night. The William Paterson penalty was assessed to number 6, Tim Hayden. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes and 48 seconds in the third period. Hayden, 2 for roughing at 8:48. Lancelotti, long shot on the re-entry, was wide. Sambuco tied up with Panuski, spun off the puck, but he was supported by Anton Kazitsky. Cycled to Sambuco, long shot from the point off the backboards. Harris controls it down low. Jacobs, Sambuco, Jacobs. Back behind the net to Harris, trying to feed one to Kazitsky, weaving through traffic net front, but he couldn't connect. Here's Testa leading a 2-on-1 for the Pioneers. Cross slot feed and a close-up shot from Logan Przystrelski. Caught and covered by Ryan Nocerino with 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go. A minute left on the penalty to Tim Hayden. And this Delaware Sports Medicine power play yet to yield anything for the Drexel Dragons. Second unit on now. Surrett to Mudrick near side. Up the boards he comes, barreling into the William Paterson zone. Mudrick crashed the net, but he lost the puck. He gains it again in the far corner. Centering feed, steal. Surrounded by Pioneers, threw a shot into the pads of Frankie Smith, but ultimately to no avail. 26 seconds to go on the man advantage. Smith steadies. Steele swarms Stoffel to recover the puck for Drexel, but he gives it away. Foley winds up and he clears. Pioneers will hustle off for a partial change as the Hayden penalty enters its final seconds. Steele to Hutchinson. Walking back in up the right side. Body held skate contact with the neutral zone to ensure the onside entry. Down to the final 9 minutes we go, with Drexel leading 6-1 over the William Paterson Pioneers. Surrett inside his blue line double team, turned the puck over, but he gets it back as Barberi volleys it back into Dragon territory. Surrett to Body, up the left wall. Body walking the line, flips the puck across to Lippy. Shot blocked in traffic, crowding the net front area. Scrap for the rebounded puck on the stick of Ryan Lippy again. This fed back to Murinets. Lippy lazy shot, knocked the stick out of Przystrelski's hands. Regaining for William Paterson was Osher, throwing a hip check to Lippy that sent him nearly into the Paterson bench. Puck ends up behind Nocerino, who saved 22 of 23 total shots faced. Extracting the vulcanized rubber was Ryan Lippy, and here come the Dragons again. Eric Eisler gives way at the line to O'Brien. Lazine pulls the puck back down. Lazine and Lippy back in their own end. Lazine floats it forward to Dimitro Murinets, advancing together with Satoru Eto. But Drexel's United Nations line stood up at the blue line. And the counterattack led by Osher is going to be whistled offside with 7:45 to go in regulation. And the Dragons up 6-1 over the Pioneers. Time running out for the men in black. And a season series sweep looking almost to be a certainty now for the Dragons. Sambuco in for the draw, and he wins it. Tiberio to the extremely rapid Anton Kazitsky. One-timer from Sambuco, high and wide. Here's Kazitsky turning and shooting, and denied by Smith with 7:29 to go. And we've got some extracurriculars in the far corner after the whistle as Testa and Sambuco get tied up with each other. And it looks like they're just going to get a Patrick Quarry talking to. Maybe more. As now the officials confer, we're going to take a timeout while the men in stripes get everything sorted out.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site. 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Welcome back inside Class of 1923 Arena. Things getting sorted out yet? We look to be even strength. But 4-on-4 for the resumption of play. And now we've got the rest of the story from Faith Harden and company downstairs. William Paterson penalty assessed to number 5, Daniel Testa. Drexel penalty assessed to number 29, Ryan Sambuco. 2 minutes each for roughing plus a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalties, 12 minutes, 33 seconds in the third period. Testa and Sambuco both get 2 for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct at 12 minutes, 33 seconds in the third period. So there it is for both sides. Sambuco held without a point tonight. Getting an early exit from this game. Likewise, Testa, after they got tangled up in the Paterson zone. Jacobs leaves this to Burkon, looking for the convert. Couldn't connect, nor could Jacobs off the rebound. Off Smith's pads. Puck is loose in front, and this is cleared out by Hayden. Jacobs again. Drops it back to Mikolas. Shot is wide. Held on to by Smith with 5:42 to go. And the face-off will come to his left. After what for him was save number 13 on 15 shots faced. Mudrick in the near corner. Feeds to Burkon, who couldn't control the puck coming in from the left dot. Now back 5-on-5. Burkon trying. He gets his own rebound. He shoots and scores. Benny Burkon finds his 5th of the year. He boots home the convert for the Dragons, and it's a 7-1 hockey game. Here it is again. It was Kazitsky with the assist, leading to Burkon's 5th. And the score now standing at 7-1. The Dragons, his 5th of the season, scored by number 11, Ben Burkon. Assisted by number 28, Anton Kazitsky. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 38 seconds in the 3rd period. Burkon's 5th from Kazitsky at 14:38. Final 4:12 upon us from Philadelphia. Eisler gives the puck away to Osher. Jacobs recovers at center. He's bodied off the biscuit by Osher just above the blue line, and Dubé recovers. Left back to Hayden, now across to Osher again. Luc Dubé returns to his line. Osher works this ahead to Hayden, weaving through traffic to gain the Drexel zone. Final 3.5 from Philly. Prostrelski's shot was blocked by Surratt. Jacobs recovers. He's again stood up by Osher. Surratt lunging for the puck, out hustled by William Paterson's Tim Hayden. Prostrelski pressured by Body. Nearly gave it away to Jacobs. This is shoveled across ice by Dubé and tipped into the Drexel zone by Hayden as the Pioneers change. Final 3 minutes of a 7-1 hockey game. Adam Lazine carries the puck in over the William Paterson blue line. He got tripped up. Harris protecting. Couldn't hold the zone for much longer as O'Brien comes back the other way. O'Brien through traffic gets one on net. A crowd surrounds Nocerino, who holds on for dear life with 2:38 to go. What a night it's been for Ryan Nocerino. 23 saves. His usual acrobatic heroics on full display tonight after a slow beginning to this game, only seeing 5 shots in the first period. He saw 11 in the second, rather 13 in the second, and another 6 here in the third as the Dragons put up another 2. Filacamo couldn't traverse the area below the goal. Puck ends up back on the stick of Swartwout, thrown across ice to Stoffel. Stoffel dodges a check from Doyle but lost the puck. Eisler bodied into the near glass, gave it away to O'Brien. Final minute 45. And the backhand of Eric Eisler fails to clear the zone. Surrounded by black sweaters from all angles and those far dashers. This taken away and shot by Swartwout off the wrong side of the netting. 85 to go. Eto confronts Seabug walking in. Puck is loose after the Nocerino stop. And the Dragons again clear. Final 70. Rush shot from Panuski. Ricochets off the backboards. And we have made it to the final minute of the contest. Drexel on their way to their 16th win of the year. They'll improve to 16-4-2 once this is all said and done. William Paterson will drop to 6-13-1 here in 2025-2026. Our co-executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producers are Broadway Joe Sindoni and Trey Wright. Our videographer this evening, the Michigan legend himself, Caleb White, who we've been delighted to have back with us here on the 412 crew for all of our games from Class of 1923 Arena. Flashing the leather once again was Ryan Nocerino with 12.3 seconds to go. Likely one last face-off coming to his right. Unable to clear was Mikolas. The final shot from Stoffel was blocked. And that's going to do it from Philadelphia. Tonight's final score, Drexel University Dragons 7. William Paterson Pioneers 1. Final shots on goal. Drexel 36. William Paterson 26. Fans, it's time for the 3 stars of the game presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's number 3 star with a goal and an assist for Drexel, number 25, Hayden Surratt. The number 2 star with 25 saves, recording his 12th win for the Dragons this season, number 31, Ryan Nocerino. And the number 1 star of the game with a hat trick and a pair of assists, your captain, number 6, Matt Harris. And that will do it for us here on the Delaware Hockey Network as the Dragons salute their faithful. And we'll take you home with a look back at Matt Harris's 15th, 16th, and 17th goals of the season, powering the Dragons to a 7-1 win over William Paterson on the strength of a Saturday night hat trick. For Caleb White, for the rest of the crew, James Witherite saying thank you for your company as the Drexel Dragons ice a 7-1 win and complete a season series sweep over the Pioneers. Thanks again for your company, and a good night to you all.